Welcome to Metalworks Institute Keyboard Tips. I'm Peter Kadar, and today we're going to talk about what I like to call avoiding robot mode. What this really has to do with is practicing. When we're learning how to play, our teachers are often able to tell us what we need to practice to get better, but they don't often tell us how to practice to get better. So I want to look at some common mistakes that students make and how to overcome them. Let's say, for example, we have a student that I asked to play a C major scale up and down for 2 octaves. They might, if they get it right the first time, it might go something like this. And then right away, they'll run and do it again and try and do it faster and faster and faster, and then forget about it and try to move on to something else. What's happening is they're engaging muscle memory, which is an extremely unreliable way to learn something because our bodies are always changing. You're better off to learn something through mental memory. So what we need to do is we need to give these things a little bit of space, and we need to think critically about what it is we have just done. So number one, think of the sound and think of how it felt to play it. Now if you play the exercise and you do it correctly, if this takes 7 seconds, if this takes 30 seconds, if this takes 2 minutes, it doesn't matter. What's important is that we're engaging our mind and we're not letting ourselves fall into simple digital patterns, or what I call robot mode. Okay? So, this is how I might practice a C major scale up and down for 2 octaves. Now before I play it again, I'm going to think, how did it sound? How did it feel? And once I visualize that in my mind, once I'm ready, I'll do it a second time. And again, before jumping into it, how did it sound? How did it feel? When you visualize the exercise in your mind, you're ready to do it again. If you practice in this way, you're going to learn things much more deeply than someone who just sits around and runs something because it feels good. People that learn this way, robot mode all the time, end up making all kinds of mistakes, and they get lost in pieces and they don't know why they made mistakes. Because again, muscle memory versus mental memory. If you practice and avoid robot mode and engage your mental memory, you're going to be ingraining things on a much deeper level. And although it seems like more work in the beginning, you're going to actually understand and be able to digest newer information more and more quickly. I'm Peter Kadar from Metalworks Institute Keyboard Tips. See you next time.